How's it going, guys? Today, I'm going to be featuring the Z-52, the legendary tier German destroyer. The Z-52, man, I haven't been playing it a whole lot. I kind of feel like it's in the same ballpark as Lushun, where it's sort of too easy, and then it becomes not fun because it's too easy. Probably why I also enjoy Velos so much. Because you sort of have to work for it a lot more than Illusion. Uh, but yeah, Z-52, I mean, with the stealth sonar being a whole kilometer further than your detection, it's sort of like more often than not, you'll just kill all the enemy destroyers and then your team will end up steamrolling them, which, I mean, it's nice to win, but it's not fun, I guess. And I guess that's like my biggest problem with Z-52. Because once we're done killing destroyers, then we just kind of farm with torpedoes. But then on the other hand, something like Daring, you can definitely hold your own in a fight against other destroyers. But then you have those short burst smokes, so you can actually smoke up and farm with your main guns a lot more. Which is something that I actually enjoy about Daring. And over Z-52, I guess. But obviously, one-on-one Z-52 should win hands down. There's no chance that Daring would have, as long as you're able to somehow keep Daring in sonar and stay concealed from smoke. Like, that's just the huge advantage Z-52 will have. But if Daring is able to, I guess, escape and then come back and fight Z-52, then Daring has a pretty good chance to win. Although the problem with Daring is that it's so slow. If you decide to try and run away and smoke up in Daring, chances are the Z-52 can just kind of follow you and keep you in sonar, and there's not really any sort of chance for you to actually run away. And I guess it's actually the same thing as Jutland, although I can't exactly do that because there is an Alaska that's basically charging straight at me, although he's not shooting at me. He turned flat broadside to our whole team in spawn, and I guess he's shooting them instead. Not really sure why. I mean, Alaska could have easily just turned away, and then while he was turning away, started shooting me, and then tried to kite, I guess. But he's just sitting flat broadside to our, well, I don't know how many battleships are in our spawn. But he's just gonna get chunked for all of his HP. Not really sure what his plan was. I don't think he's even moving. I think he's just sitting there. But it's not like he actually quit. He's just, I guess, eating the damage for free. But I guess that's a good thing for us because we can now push back in and then get the objective. Because, well, Alaska did charge in with his radar on. Not necessarily getting to the cap before he used it. Which is why we were only radared for like 5 seconds, but that was enough to make us turn away, unfortunately, because we did assume that he did have the full duration of radar, and then we ended up leaving the cap. But yep, we're just gonna charge back into C, and then hopefully we can find Jutland again, as we're basically just following our perceptive pointing in the direction of the closest ship, and it probably is Jutland still. He's going to stick around, probably try to torpedo our battleships as much as he can. But we don't want to let him do that. Jutland torps get spotted, so we know he's right there. And unfortunately, our sonar is about to run out. So we know Jutland probably does have his smoke back as well because it's such a quick reload. And yeah, we do spot him with our sonar for a split second, and he smokes up and leaves the cap. So unfortunately, we're not going to be able to get him. But also knowing that Jutland has, what is it, 3.5 kilometer sonar, but also 3-minute duration with our sonar running out after 2 minutes, we do know he should still have his sonar for another minute. Cap is contested, but we're not sonared. So we do know that it's actually something else that's in the cap. The battleship that we were torpedoing isn't in the cap yet, so it's something else. There's another destroyer. And yeah, it's not Jutland. I don't think Jutland would have been able to get to the other side that quickly, so it has to be something else. Yamato, charging straight in. Our torpedoes are looking pretty good. And yeah, we're getting our stacks of reload mod as well as our legendary bonus for 5% more damage, which is honestly kind of nice because, well, German HE, especially Z-52 and Z-46, I guess really the whole line and the whole nation, the HE alpha isn't exactly that high because it trades off penetration for that alpha. But having 5% more damage is definitely nice. We could also get away with using mortar if we wanted to, and then we would still actually have stealth sonar. But then our HE would actually be a little more effective. But having that whole kilometer worth of stealth sonar, generally if you do, I guess, spot each other at the same time, you can smoke up sonar, and then there's like that whole duration that you can, I guess, farm whatever destroyer that you spot. Enemy destroyer, so it's something else, not just the Jutland here. We don't have our sonar, and there's a lot of battleships behind us, so we do assume there is going to be torpedoes. And they do show up right there. Luckily, we were already prepared and bowed in towards where he got spotted. Otherwise, we may have eaten those torpedoes. We don't quite have our sonar back, unfortunately. Still another 30 seconds out. So we're just going to, I guess, keep pushing it towards this island. It is a Z-44. He does not have sonar, so we don't really have to worry about being spotted through the island or anything. But I am going to push towards the island, just in case he's still in his smoke, or the potential that I could actually accidentally spot him through the island with RGA, being 2 kilometers closer. But I'm going to assume he's just going to run away as fast as he can because, well, sticking around to fight a Z-52 that has sonar and a huge sonar advantage is just not a good idea. He gets spotted, and yeah, there's not a whole lot that he can do at this point. He does try to torpedo, but sonar gets the torpedoes instantly spotted. And then, yeah, that's basically it for the Jutland, the Z-44. Jutland does get spotted though. He's on the other side going towards A. So he basically got out of dodge. Once he figured out that it was a Z-52, I think he realized that there's nothing that he could have possibly done against it. And yeah, he just ran away. Louisiana, gonna eat all 8 of our torpedoes, but German torpedo damage isn't that high, so yeah, he barely survives it. But luckily, we had AP loaded because, well, German AP is still very good, and we're actually able to do enough damage quick enough that we still get the Dev Strike medal. And yeah, this is just looking like another win. At least we're able to do a little more than just kill their DDs and then, I guess, chase their team to the back of the map, because that's generally what happens whenever there's a Z-52. If he gets rid of your DDs or you get rid of theirs, they kind of end up running to the back of the map because there's not much anyone could do against a Z-52, which more often than not sucks, but it is what it is. I guess Z-52, or I guess a German ship, is actually good as they nerf basically everything else, like Schlieffen and, well, GK only just recently got buffed, but yeah, German ship that's actually good. I would be surprised if this thing stays the way it is. I would imagine they would at least reduce the sonar range by like half a kilometer based on its detection, or at least make it on par with Lucian, which I think is at 5.6 or 5.7. Not quite 6, but yeah, Z-52, kind of, I don't know, should I say it's easy to play? I'm sure people will be upset if I say it's easy to play. But yeah, we're just basically using Bay and a standard destroyer build, utilizing Sims and Swirsky. And I mean, giving us 5 kilometer detection, having 6 cam sonar. Not sure if that's really something that they intended. But yeah, I mean, considering PC's version is still a good cap contester, but it's 5.9 detection with 6 cam sonar. Yeah, 0.1 kilometer difference versus a whole kilometer. difference between detection and sonar is kind of a huge difference, and I guess the really ridiculous things that you can get away with. But anyway, that's pretty much it for this video. I hope you guys enjoyed. If you did, leave a like and subscribe for more, and share it with your friends, or leave a comment down below on other ships you want to see in the future. But till next time, aloha.